Hello, 7th graders. This is your lesson 12 homework video. I'm going to take some time to go over the content on this assignment because it is a little bit confusing. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So we have this table where we're given raisins, peanuts, and total amount of snack mix. To start off, I'm always going to label my table. So I'm going to start off with X and Y. That's going to help me find my unit rate. So I would start right here, finding your unit rate using these two corresponding values. To calculate unit rate, you're just going to do y divided by x. You guys know how to do that. After you do this, here's the important part. You need to record your unit rate in your table. Your unit rate is going to go right here where I put a star. And of course, this column is going to be a 1. We learned that when you put a unit rate into a table, you're going to put it in the y column, and then the x column is going to be a 1. This row is going to help you solve this row. All the other ones, you're going to be able to find the missing values, but for row number 2, you need to use row number 5 to solve it. So for part B, you're going to write an equation to describe the proportional relationship between the number of cups of peanuts, and the number of cups of raisins. So remember, our form is going to be y equals k times x, but the variables you're going to use, I'm going to help you here. Cups of peanuts, you're going to use p, and you're going to use r. And remember how we calculate unit rate and which variables we're going to use. So you guys should be able to finish that problem from there. Part C, you're going to use the total amount of snack mix and the number of cups of peanuts. So the variables you're going to be using here, our normal equation is y equals k times x, but your new variables, of course, are going to be t and the cups of peanuts p. When you're trying to fill in this missing table, the missing values, if you are given a y, you will divide, and of course you'll divide your y value by your unit rate. But if you're given an x, you will multiply. And remember, it kind of helps you to remember the x variable looks like the multiplication symbol. So if you're given an x value, like if we're looking at row number 4, you're going to multiply by unit rate. But if you're given a y value, like in row number 3, you're going to multiply. Not multiply. When you're given a y, you will divide. And it kind of rhymes, should help you out there. Number 2, very similar to number 1 here. You're going to find your unit rate right here. You all know how to do that. X, y, find the unit rate, y divided by x. You're going to record your unit rate in your table. Your unit rate will go with the stars, and of course your x column is going to be a 1. This time you're going to use row 5 to help you with row 4. So what you're going to do, for part B, you're going to describe two quantities in the situation that are in a proportional relationships. I want you to use the variable m and the variable f. Describe how those are proportional to each other. You're going to use the statement for every. And you guys know how to write that. We practiced that a lot previously. The constant of proportionality, that's just my unit rate. In part D, you're going to write an equation, y equals k times x, and you're going to use the variables m and f. So that should be all for this homework assignment. I'm going to go back, double check here. Yep, that's going to be all. Please take your time. I know these can be a little bit confusing, but as long as you took notes in class, you should be able to be successful.